Hey everyone, I'm Josh, and this is my brother Mike.
We hope you enjoyed that first look at our next game, Kena, Scars of Cosmora.
And we are live. Shut the fuck up, you two. I'm more important. Hey everyone, my name is Prince. And we're here for State of Play.
While still staying true to what made the first game special.
Yeah, that was a sequel to,
Kena has grown into an older, more experienced spirit guide.
Kenna.
Her reputation now precedes her. She comes
I've
from
not
a
played the
land
first
called
game.
Cosmora, home to multiple distinct communities. On this
Yeah,
adventure,
I'm probably...
Kena discovers
This one actually looked pretty good from the gameplay. I probably shouldn't be looking at
With
this.
PlayStation Studios support, we're building on everything that fans loved about the first game. Deeper, more dynamic combat.
Yeah, to be honest, this is pretty shitty for people who like haven't seen the first game and don't want to avoid spoilers or whatever. Because I'm pretty sure they just showed like a bunch of spoilers. So yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, right. Only a little bit late, but we're here. Also, yeah, this is a bonus stream, last minute. I know. Thank you all for coming. Hey Ma, hey Thuka. Let's see if there's actually anything worth... Oh my god, there's furries. Excuse me. Ooh. The Oni. That is not a kitsune, that is a demon. Ew. Ooh. Well, this looks fancy. Combat looks a bit slow, though. Oh. Ghost of Yotai Legends. Right.
Who do you think will come out on top?
Oh, fucking hell.
You? Or me? I can't wait to find out.
That's really weird. I love it how, like, I mean, I guess it is kind of an achievement. I was just laughing at the fact that Game of Year nominee is, like, something that they put on there. Like, I know it is an impressive thing, but, at the same time, it's sort of just saying, like yeah, this is a game that didn't win Game of the Year. Also, I'm pretty sure we don't need to be told that. Anyone who is, like, want... Ooh. Again, that's so funny, like, watching it out of context.
I'm Mike Booth from Bad Robot Games, and game director of 4Loop. As a game designer, a core goal of mine has always been to make game experiences that offer interesting surprises and unpredictable moments that never get old.
Yeah, then play Skyrim.
An emergent, challenging,
Oh yeah, 4Loop.
sandbox where you and your friends succeed through cooperation and improvisation, and where no two runs are ever the same.
Yeah, we saw this announced in the Game Awards, I think, if I remember correctly.
4Loop is a probability map, which combines alien technology and human ingenuity to plot your best path forward to defeat the invaders. Each node represents a different mission with its own risks, rewards, and surprises. Everyone votes to choose the next mission. Once you've chosen a node on the probability map, your team will teleport into the mission.
I love how laggy that gameplay was just there. Look at the fucking frames of this gameplay they're filming.
Sending drop pods and kill bots to stop you. We've worked hard to ensure that there are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures.
Oh my
and
god,
mysterious
did
things
you
in
see
the
that UI? That looked like
This
fucking
alien
beta
planet
AI.
fruit,
AI UI.
berry, which will teleport anyone
Just
who
like
uses it to a
fucking
random
plain
location.
grey squares.
All the various enemies, weapons, items, and mission objectives are all designed to interact with each other in dynamic ways that create emergent gameplay and endless replayable chaos. That means your decisions really matter, and creativity and improvisation are key. We really want players to try
Yeah.
things
Hey,
and think
Ripper.
outside the box. Hacking an alien terminal to provide intel to the rest of the team, or being bombarded by killbot drop pods, or barely escaping with your life.
Oh my god, it's a Margwa.
And if you do die, don't worry. So long as one of you makes it back to home base, you'll be reprinted and ready to try again. The home base is a place for your team to
Hey, Drift.
adjust their strategy,
Mario?
your loadout, choose rewards from an increasing array of powerful gear and upgrades.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, this looks so ass.
Culminates in one of multiple boss battles. This is the Scanner Boss, a huge geologic surveyor that scans for flux deposits to harvest. Its scan fields are very lethal, creating a dynamic obstacle course of lasers to avoid.
Oh my god, that looks like such cancerous
Because the scanner's
gameplay.
body rotates like a 3D puzzle. You want to spread out. and
Look
attack
at
it
the
from all sides.
jankiness of the weapon. It's just like looks so ass.
Our goal here is to create something new, where every run has you yelling and laughing and saying, "I can't believe that just happened." We're currently in.
Yeah, they're gonna be saying, I can't believe I just died to this bullshit.
You to join us in upcoming playtests.
They're gonna be saying, I can't believe I actually bought this game.
We can't wait for you to play it for yourselves. Now, go and fail to save the world.
What a tagline. Yeah, if you've never watched a State of Play before, it's usually 90% telling us, showing us games we already know are coming.
That's the Earth.
And 10% sort of might be interesting games.
Lunar filament, huh? Looks a bit like New York.
Is that a place on Earth?
Can't believe we haven't found any survivors.
I haven't seen anyone besides you since leaving the vault.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
Yeah, I swear we have
Hey,
been...
you? What were you like as a kid?
I was a piece
When
of
I was young,
shit.
I was in an orphanage. I was a lot like you.
Why was the random
I had a
pause?
few bumps along the way. But I had someone looking out for me. And now it's your turn.
Yeah, I swear we've been seeing this game, like, for the past fucking... I don't even know, like 3-4 years, and I'm
Removal time exceeding estimates. Deploying reinforcements.
Ooh. Oh. That's a very cool design, though. Yeah, you better run, boy. Yeah, of course, Drift.
That's 6 now. 6 survivors of Raccoon City, all dead from the same thing.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, this is that fucking
They're
Resident...
purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill.
Oh, is this
Cottage
Requiem? Or
Center.
I thought this was gonna be that fucking mobile game. It's gonna be Requiem. Seems really weird to me that Capcom made Resident
What's
Evil.
Victor want with you?
What do you mean?
He grabbed you for a reason. Did you find anything on Opus?
Not yet. Nothing on the servers of the CIA or the Pentagon.
You are an ignorant fool.
Oof.
Leon, we're running out of time.
Oh.
Why me?
The team has settled on a
Bubs.
person of interest. A former T-virus researcher.
Because my master made you who you are.
Raccoon City was where it all began for me.
That wasn't.
I'm coming with you.
Oof.
We can talk. What do you want to know?
I don't want any more regrets. Whatever it takes, count me in.
Oof. Yeah, again, a game we've already
It's been a
seen.
while since you've been back there.
Yeah.
Damn, that soon.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
And I'm Sid Schumann. We're back with a new batch of games on their way to PS5.
But before we begin, we wanted to highlight the upcoming release dates for both Pragmata and Resident Evil Requiem.
Can't believe Resident Evil Requiem's coming that soon. It was only. Yeah, I think it must have been 2024's Game of the Year that announced it.
With an announcement for fans of Legacy of Kain. 2003's Legacy of Kain Defiance is being remastered by Crystal Dynamics and will be available to pre-order today. The final chapter in the Soul Reaver saga brings players into the conflict between the vampire Kain and his betrayed lieutenant, Raziel.
Is this...
remaster boasts updated...
I was gonna say, there's the remaster.
...person camera and wayfinding level maps, as well as bonus features like character skins...
Oh, nice, Repper.
Do you have to tell me?
Lost levels, deep lore, photo mode, and more.
Oh, why can't the Legend of Spyro have shit like this? Seriously.
The unreleased sequel to Defiance.
Given the choice, whether to rule a corrupt and failing empire, or to challenge...
See, I can't tell, like, what's the remaster, what's the remake, and what's the original footage they're showing, because most of what they showed just there looked original.
Launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
Grrr.
Brigandine Abyss is the latest installment in HappyNet's Brigandine series, which dates back to 1998 on the original PlayStation.
Bloody Nora.
This fantasy war strategy RPG tells the story of 6 heroes who rise against an empire invading with overwhelming power. Enjoy deep strategic gameplay with over 100 unit classes, including knights and new types of monsters.
You know what makes me laugh, right?
Countless hours of gameplay.
And this isn't...
storylines and side quests.
This isn't making fun of it, this is just an observation. That they have these really dramatic cutscenes and then the gameplay is actually like really slow and static. I just think it's funny. It's a funny contrast.
Now let's head over to Koei Tecmo Games in Yokohama for an update on the Dead or Alive series.
こんにちは。シリーズプロデューサーの林です。本日はデッドアライブシリーズが新たなアップデートとともに復活することを発表させていただきます。
Right. Dead or Alive 6.
本作デッドアライブ6ラストラウンドは
Love it when they showed like the fucking dullest fighting to start off the trailer.
プレイステーション5用の最適化、新規コスチュームの追加。
Yeah, Spyro did, Repper, not the Legend of Spyro.
追加を行ったタイトルです。
Oh yeah, yeah. What? I'm sure that photo mode's gonna be used for very innocent things.
発売日同日に基本無料版も展開予定ですので、シリーズを遊んだことない方もぜひご体験ください。
Just in case you missed the title the first time.
デッドアライブは1996年から展開している対戦アクションゲームシリーズです。数多くの作品を世に送り出して今年で30周年になります。そのタイミングでこういった発表できることを大変嬉しく思います。では最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
So God, it's so weird the way they do shit in State of Play. Just like, oh yeah, we spend 10 years talking about the game and then we show the trailer. And I'm sure those camera angles were also meant to be completely innocent. Just making the point. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I know. I remember seeing this in the Game Awards, and this was something that actually caught my interest. I can't remember what it was called, but it actually did look interesting. Control Resonant. Yeah, I must have added that to my list.
I see the spotlights. And you're getting closer. Listen, Dylan, we're getting distress calls from the theater, but research thinks we might have a Resonant on our hands. No one should have survived that.
Then I'll hurry.
Hello everyone. I'm Mikael Kasurinen, and I'm the creative director of Control Resonant, the game-changing sequel to Control.
Oh, it's a sequel.
Here is an early mission captured from our in-development build. We play as Dylan Faden, our supernaturally gifted hero, in a version of Manhattan like you haven't seen before.
Okay, combat looks quite fun.
A quiet shift, an ability that empowers Dylan to seamlessly move through gravity anomalies and adapt to the world around him.
That is gonna be disorientating as fuck. Maybe I don't want to play this.
Showcasing a set of different forms of Dylan's main weapon, the Aberrant, can take, and his supernatural abilities.
He's a Jedi.
A lot of different ones you can discover to suit your playstyle. While in combat, we encourage you to play aggressively, balancing between melee attacks and abilities.
That's not on my list.
Any updates for me?
Kind of. You'll know it when you hear it. Just try to stay alive out there, okay?
I'll put it on the list, just in case, but not really sure it looks like my thing.
Almost there, Zoe.
Not to mention it is a sequel, so I would have to play the first one. It's just it's just the Sky Whale. Oh, that is disorientating as hell. How could you possibly predict that? I feel like that sort of gameplay is just, like, asking for trouble. Oh, Jesus. Why'd you kill the Sky Whale? Spooky symbol.
I think I hear something.
Oh.
I know where the Resonant is, Zoe. I'll call you back.
Resonants are the dominant threat in what's our most ambitious game to date. And we can't wait to share it with you later in 2026.
Oh. Well, it's like something from Little Nightmares. That really reminded me of Little Nightmares.
Long ago,
ooh,
you were made for this night, to save the age of man. Half human, half angel. They call you sin. I call you salvation.
Okay. Bloody Nora. How do the effect... How does this game look like good quality and like arcade old at the same time. Like, it both looks like high quality and like Fable 2. Not to mention the animation is a bit State of Play is really just an opportunity for me to just mock the way they show things off. That looks quite cool though. Crimson Moon. Is that new? Never heard of it, I don't think. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. Is this, No, I think I know what this is. Isn't this, the game about a bunch of Redditors trying to stop, nature? Yeah, I remember because, I think this was a clip from my best of 25 as well. My initial reaction to this, I think it may have been... Oh no, it wouldn't have been on an Xbox Game Showcase, would it? It was on something, or it might have been 2024. But it was like... There's a beast of nature, and they're like trying to kill it. And get rid of nature, and I made the joke as a bunch of Redditors. Like, this creature is like resurrecting nature, and that's somehow bad. It was really confusing to me. Oh, how beautiful. Anyway, let's kill it. Yeah, you fucking deserve that. Yeah, Beast of Reincarnation, I knew it was. What a weird plotline. Oh yes, nature and the really good nice thing. Yeah, that's it. That's bad.
For that new look at characters and combat in Beast of Reincarnation. It's coming to PS5 this summer.
Our next title debuted 3 decades ago alongside the original PlayStation, and it introduced the world to an iconic character.
Oh?
Today, Ubisoft Digital Eclipse celebrate that legacy with Rayman 30th Anniversary Edition.
Damn.
This digital museum features 5 playable versions of the original game, including the 1995 PlayStation release.
I didn't
enhanced with new accessibility options.
I didn't know how old it was.
Rayman's development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time.
That's pretty cool.
Plus, an interactive documentary packed with unseen design documents and never-before-heard insights from the original creators.
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive en disant, bah voilà notre console, on va révolutionner le jeu vidéo.
I've played a few Rayman games, well, mainly just the one. Rayman 3D, I think, on the DS. I played a lot of that as a kid.
The Hollower is an action-adventure title from the creators of Shovel Knight.
Oh, yeah, we saw this.
Take control of Mina as she charges into a bizarre mission to save a cursed island.
And I made the point how I'm really not a fan of this graphical style. Oh, that was weird.
Pixel-perfect love letter to handheld gaming. Mina the Hollower's release date is on the horizon. The limited-time demo will be exclusively available on PlayStation 5 tomorrow. Set years before the events of the original game, this prologue tells the story of how Alba and the wolf cub Neva first met.
I love it how they just like
Alba must earn the young wolf's trust and guide her through the blighted wilderness.
Bloody hell, it's like they are so shocking at introducing
new enemies and endure perilous
I've never heard of the original game and they didn't even introduce it.
That threatens to tear them apart. Players can look forward to using new gameplay mechanics in all new locations.
This looks really cool though.
Neva Prologue launches February.
Yeah, thanks for, like, at all referencing the original game. God damn. I'll add that.
A tactical stealth action title from Shueisha Games and Acquire. A team with ninja credentials dating
Hey,
back to
Quartz.
the Tenchu series.
We're just laughing at how shit PlayStation is at showing off their shit. They put things in the wrong order. They don't talk about previous games when they're talking about sequels that no one's heard of. What the fuck were the... Did you see the quality of those rocks? Look at the fucking quality of some of the textures. They look like Skyrim. Oh my god. I really don't need to try when it comes to game... she had gigantic legs. Yes. Fucking hell, that was brutal. Yeah, I really don't even need to try. Oh my god! Did you see how shit that running animation looked? It was like, I don't need to try when it comes to state of play. They make it too easy. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, I'd be crying too if someone shoved a bleeding heart into my hands.
We are the children of water, born of the goddess. You filthy creatures, faithless, soulless, unclean.
I would love if she's got like run over.
This world was never
Faithless, unclean.
How dare you stand in the way of purity, little king?
Oof. Oh, you better run. Is that... Now that is one powerful cock. Why is it a chicken? Oh my god, it can do the chicken roar. Oh, it's a green lightning wood dragon. Why is it a chicken? I'm so confused. Oh. You know, like, what... Oh, that is pretty cool, though. If this is a premiere, it's just like, would you really want to announce... It's just like... Project Windless. Yeah, basically the story of an elderly vegetarian fighting a giant chicken. What the actual hell? You know, I like creativity, but someone had to be high when they were coming up with that.
Welcome to the Galactic League.
Oh, this is Star Wars Racers, isn't it?
Since you're here, why not take part in a friendly exhibition race?
You know what the funny thing is? This is the one out of the 4 main Star Wars games that we currently know about that I really don't care about. Because we've got the third Cal Kestis game, we've got Fate of the Old Republic, we've got, what's the one that I reacted to? Zero Company, and then we've got this. And this is... This is literally like the one I don't really care about. Because am I the only one that sort of thinks that, like, a Star Wars racing game is, like, one of the most boring things they could do with the franchise? Like, of all the different Star Wars things they could do, I sort of feel like, I mean, at least to me, that just seems really boring to me. Like, I genuinely have no interest in getting that.
Reckless. He's a bad influence on the other recruits who inexplicably fall victim to his charm.
Look, I know where this is going. Do you mind telling me why I'm here?
I would like you to join His Majesty's Secret Service.
You what?
I know all about your exploits in Iceland.
I strongly believe that there is a need for such heart and intuition in modern spycraft. That's the very reason I'm bringing back the Double O's.
Yeah.
Need I state the obvious? He is not ready.
Jibs, the service is over.
You're a rare breed, but I should be interested to see what you do next.
Your service is over, they say. That's so funny considering this is a prequel game.
Not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Housekeeping, I presume?
You seem the kind of guy who knows what he likes.
So you won't do anything stupid?
Of course not. I'm not an idiot.
Agents have very short life expectancy. And if you do get caught, we will deny ever having heard of you. How does that sound?
When do I start?
Well, the game does look very good, I will give them that, but I don't really have any interest in James Bond, so... Whereas, if you give me a Mission Impossible game, I will be playing that shit on day one. Because Ethan Hunt is my guy. This does not look like a video game.
I manage the game content team within Third Party Portfolio. We evaluate games coming from publishers all over the world, from indie to AAA. Those of us in the Third Party Portfolio team travel the world and meet with our partners. And it's even more exciting for me when those partners have been foundational to my own love of video games. And Konami is definitely one of those partners.
Konami.
I think a lot of people remember Konami for being with PlayStation in the very beginning, taking some amazing franchises that everyone already knew and loved, and injecting them with new technology and new ways of designing video games that we haven't thought of before. We were really impressed when Konami approached us with their list of announcements for today's State of Play. So to mark the occasion, we wanted to try something a little different. We join you today from Konami Creative Front Tokyo Bay, not only to share some really exciting reveals for upcoming games, but also spotlight some of the key talent behind them. We're really excited about the diverse lineup they've brought today.
Okay.
We will be too. Enjoy.
Let's have a look then. I can't even remember what Konami usually makes. There's my answer.
There's one more thing I must do. One last punishment I must endure.
Snake!
Outer heaven. He's taken command of this immense army.
Oh my god, Grandpa Max!
Unleash an insurrection.
Holy shit.
Liquid's goal is to seize control of SOP, the sons of the Patriot system that controls the soldiers.
Will you do this for me?
Whoa.
Will you terminate Liquid?
What the fuck?
How long is my body gonna hold out?
When all of this is over, you'll have no choice but to accept death.
This
What were they?
is my final mission.
So began the
Yeah.
war between Zero and Big Boss.
Do you understand, Snake? Any means necessary.
Yes, Grandpa.
Stop Liquid's insurrection. Liquid! Guns of the Patriots!
Liquid! Yeah, of course, Ripper. I grew up with it.
I knew where my loyalty belonged.
Naked Snake.
Nukes. They're bringing nukes into Costa Rica.
Nukes.
We are not allowed to bear arms.
Please, you must drive them out of our defenseless country. As our deterrent.
Praise the sun.
Yes. It simply said Jack. Over and over.
Boss. Is that you?
Answer me! Bahas!
Oh, God. I've never played a Metal Gear Solid game. Just not one of those things that I ever was really into.
メタルギアシリーズ制作プロデューサーの岡村典明です。メタルギアファンの皆様、大変お待たせいたしました。プレイステーション3向けのみで発売されていたメタルギアソリッド4ガンズ・オブ・ザ・パトリオットがプレイステーション5でついに遊べるようになります。
Those creatures are so weird.
ポータブルプレイステーション3向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドピースウォーカーを含むメタルギアコレクションシリーズの第2弾となっております。
PlayStation Portable PSP.
伝説の作品を
It's the original Switch. PlayStation did it first.
現在発売中のメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1につきましても最後のアップデートを実施いたします。初代プレイステーション向けに発売されたメタルギアソリッドには高解像度設定を追加し、
That's more like
ご覧
it.
のように映像が美しく文字も読みやすくなりました。またメタルギアソリッド3スネークイーターについてもさらなる高解像度化を実現しております。本日よりアップデート配信開始となりますので、この機会にぜひメタルギアソリッドマスターコレクションボリューム1も体験してみてください。さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリーズの始まりの物語、メタルギアソリッドデルタスネークイーターも特別な
Wow, did you see how fucking awful that guy's shot was?
安い価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。
I obviously have no idea like what the Metal Gear Solid franchise is really about. So I'm seeing like these things are like wild robots and like controlling wasps and shit, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what the hell am I looking at right here? Tactical octopus action. Again, sometimes I really do think, like, what were people thinking when they made shit like this? Oh my god, octopus suit. Robot sharks. Oh my god, did you see that seagull? It's like, what do you even say about something like this? Castlevania. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we heard about this.
His most royal majesty. By the grace of God, the King of France.
Yeah. Again, I always say when we react to stuff like this, just because I'm not interested in the games themselves does not mean I cannot appreciate the very cool visuals when they have them. Oof.
So now, we appeal to you. Trevor Belmont.
Trevor.
Last of House Belmont.
Belmont's curse. I'd laugh so hard if it was like Trevor's curse. Like Trevor is such like a non-heroic name. Castlevania, Trevor's curse.
キャッスルバニアシリーズ40周年記念第1弾となるキャッスルバニアベルモンドカースのアナウンス映像です。これまで我々のチームは多くの方にキャッスルバニアに触れていただきたいという思いで、シリーズの過去作を最新ハードでプレイしていただけるようにいくつかのコレクションタイトルを配信してきました。また多くの素晴らしいパートナーとコラボレーションにも取り組んでまいりました。そしてやっと本日新しいゲームについて皆様に
I'm guessing Castlevania hasn't had a new game in a while.
今回のタイトルではイビルエンパイア、モーションツインという才能と情熱にあふれるシリーズへの愛を持ったスタジオとともにプロジェクトに取り組んでいます。
Creativity, passion, and a deep respect for what makes Castlevania special. That's a bold claim, especially in today's gaming industry. Because nowadays, more often than not, when they bring back a series after a long amount of time, it's usually never as good as it was. Apart from God of War, obviously. Can anyone else think of any good examples? I mean, I can't really, a lot of the time I wouldn't.
Listen to me. You can't stay in this room forever. I can't stay in this room forever. I know this is going to be hard. But you have to come back to me.
Oh.
Come back to me, Simon.
Okay. Interesting.
I woke up in the water again. But this time it's different.
No.
I keep trying to fix what happened. But no matter what I do,
You can't fix it. It doesn't let us change things.
Oh.
You did what you did.
Whoa. Whoa. Finally, something actually interesting. Okay, yeah, something definitely interesting. Oh. What? Whoa. Ugh. Oh, it's another Silent Hill game. Townfall. See, I don't even know what the, like, wasn't the last one Silent Hill, like, F or whatever it was?
Shrouded by light.
The one that had the absolutely terrible trailer.
Shining drops of light.
And it was like, and like, I can't find a relation between the themes of that one, and, because that was like, all Japanese themed and everything. I can't find a link between that and what we just saw. Okay. Yeah, I guess but they were remakes, not new games.
Hey, Ash, come on. Let's begin our journey.
That was absolutely god-awful lip syncing. Although it might have been in, like, you know, a different language originally. That's probably the way it was. Giant oh!
Majesty's words.
Giant evil horse.
Beat you here and stop the Lightfall.
Isn't that always how these games go in the trailers? Like the anime style games? It's always just like them saying a bunch of like really generic hero lines. And then like no actual indication of what the plot is gonna be. Like I have no idea what this game is about. It's probably some variety of sequel, but...
ティザートレーラーの方はいかがでしたでしょうか。レブノワールは完全新作の JRPG で
No, it's a brand new
JRPG を愛し続けてきたメンバーが情熱を持って開発したタイトルとなります。仲間との出会い、成長、そして JRPG には大事な心揺さぶられるような展開。こちらを大事にしてナラティブというものを表現しようと突き進めております。新しい冒険が始まるというワクワク感、ぜひ楽しんでいただけると思います。今日、お届けした映像は本当に一部の一部で、レブノワール続報がこれからもどんどん出ていくと思いますので、ぜひ、楽しみにお待ちいただければと思います。
Oh, so fantastic. So, yeah, there was literally no indication of what any of that was gonna mean. Yep, fantastic. Yeah, great trailer. Fucking hell. Like, yeah, show off a brand new game and don't fucking tell us anything about what it actually is. Like, what is wrong with people? I don't understand.
A man with your skill set must be able to move unconstrained, unrestricted.
Is John Wick? I think it looks like John Wick. You reminded me, yeah, it is.
He must be versatile, capable, adaptable.
Why'd they show the belt like that? Okay, is this new, or... I feel like this is new. I feel like I would remember a John Wick game being announced. But I don't know.
He must be grounded, stable.
Oh, that was satisfying. It's animated very well. Although it did say not actual gameplay, so... Crash Bandicoot 4, I haven't really, I mean, I don't really think I heard any bad things about that. I think that was good.
I believe you are ready, sir.
Ooh. I don't know why, but that character model looked really off to me. That face. I think it was something to do with the eyes. I don't know. That character model just did not look... It just looked really derpy to me. Yeah, literally just John Wick. I would have put a subtitle there if I was making a John Wick game.
New Cascadia. This is Joy, your community outreach liaison.
Okay. Ooh, a Bungie game.
Outside. It's quiet. Very quiet. Rainfall is expected to begin in the early afternoon and last until a long time. For those who did not wake, your restless dreams endure, so small among the stars. Breathe softly. Do not worry. Peace is upon you, and I am here to walk with you into its embrace.
Mayday! Mayday! This is General Dan Agreed of the new Cascadia colony on Tau City 4. Whoever's listening, whatever's out there, we need anything. Weapons, supplies, a way out, a way back. Mayday, mayday. This is Dan Agreed. Tau City. I feel like I'm praying. We've had to do things to survive. Things I never would have. We're monsters. We're all monsters.
Ooh.
Embrace.
Okay, I'm getting a very confusing vibe from this game.
Mayday! 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 Mayday!
Marathon. Okay, yeah, that was... I was getting so many conflicting themes from that. I was just like, oh, is this like a horror sort of like story game? And then...
Hey everyone, my name is Joe Ziegler and I'm the game director on Marathon. Today we're excited to announce our Server Slam from February 26th through March 2nd, where you can join us on Tau Ceti and help test Marathon on PlayStation 5 and other platforms. Our Server Slam features an introduction to the survival gameplay of Marathon, giving you a chance to explore the dangerous world of Tau Ceti and unlock rewards for the full release on Thursday, March 5th. For all PlayStation Plus players, we're also excited to share a collection of unique weapon charms that pay homage to some of our favorite PlayStation games, including Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, and Ghost of Yotei, all available at launch.
Yeah, can you tell us...
From everyone here at Bungie, thank you for joining us on this journey. We'll see you on Tau Ceti starting February 26th.
So that wasn't... I thought that was a premiere. I've never even heard of that game. Has anyone even heard of that?
Hey, I'm Brett.
And I'm Kristen.
Oh, I think I've seen like a few screenshots. I've never seen a trailer for that.
Server Slam running February 26th through March 2nd.
Now let's check in on what's coming to PlayStation Plus over the next few months.
Oh yeah, sure.
Up first, Marvel Spider-Man 2 swings into game catalog next week.
Yeah, but for
Insomniac Games, in collaboration with Marvel Games, be greater together as Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Let's go!
Yeah, but what level of PS Plus?
In this thrilling sequel, the Spider-Men must balance their personal and heroic responsibilities while protecting the city from iconic villains.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
Marvel Spider-Man 2 joins the PlayStation Plus game catalog.
Premium and extra. Okay, yeah, that figures.
The PlayStation Plus Classics
I'm on
catalog
Essential,
welcomes two
obviously.
fan favorites over the next few months, starting with Tekken Dark Resurrection, a fantastic fighting game that originally released on PSP. PlayStation Plus Premium members can expect to revisit this handheld classic in March.
The original PlayStation version of Time Crisis brings arcade action to the classics catalog in May. This version also offers gyroscopic aiming with the DualShock 4 or PS5 DualSense controller, simulating the original light gun experience.
You see, I'm just thinking to myself, right, yeah, like, I've nothing against classic games, right? But, I do know
It's a cooperative
Big
multiplayer
Walk.
adventure about teamwork and talking. Hang out and get lost with your friends in an open world full of challenges.
I do remember when this first got announced, and it just looked pretty funny. But, like, I've got absolutely nothing against classic games, right? They're you know, a big part of gaming and
That's all for me and Brett.
the
but we still
history.
have a lot more cool stuff to show you, including brand new Saros gameplay.
Housemarque's next action
Oh,
game
not
is
fucking
Director
Soros!
Gregory Loudon has even more systems and
God.
combat to break down. Let's take a look.
The previous 2 times we've seen this game, it has looked shit. Place your bets, is it gonna look shit again?
Finishing the mission. Keeping people safe.
But yeah, as I was saying, classic games, you know, I've got nothing against them.
I know you better than that.
They're part of our history, but it's like, that Time Crisis game, who is actually gonna be spending time playing that? That's my question.
Our comeback stronger features and Eclipse gameplay running on PlayStation 5. In Saros, you step into the shoes of Arjun Devraj, performed by the brilliant Rahul Kohli, who is discovering the hostile shape-shifting planet of Carcosa. As you encounter a variety of ever more brutal hostiles, death is inevitable.
Oh yeah, that's how physics works. You roll in.
Only means that you will come back stronger.
You roll in one place.
Welcome to the passage. You are not on your own. Interacting with the survivors of Echelon 4 will help you understand the mysteries of Carcosa.
I can't believe so many are gone. They didn't all die. Some of them changed.
This is Primary, the voice of Soltari. Here you can engage with our permanent progression systems to upgrade your armor's attributes and acquire special perks. With Carcosan modifiers, you can adjust your experience by, for example, making hostiles tougher, weaker, or even removing the second chance ability entirely. However, all adjustments you choose must be kept in balance to ensure a consistent challenge level. Primary also allows you to teleport directly to any biome that you have unlocked. This means getting back into the action quicker. It also means easier replayability the further you get into the world. Using the teleport, you can now quickly restart the selected biome and get back to where you were. And now it's time to take another shot at what killed you the first time around.
And the game, I feel like it looks a little bit better.
You come across an alien device.
But the gameplay...
You discover that it calls the Eclipse.
Oof. The gameplay just looks a bit tedious.
The Eclipse corrupts the world. It's a complete escalation of
Whoa.
our gameplay, our audio, and our visuals on Carcosa.
Otherwise known as 9 out of 10 times just the skybox change.
Armor integrity, but you can restore it by using your power weapon. Weapons and artifacts also become corrupted, which alters them in both positive and negative ways, which ramps up the challenge. We can't wait for you to play Saros when we launch on April 30, 2026.
April 30th. No one says April 30. That's not a thing that people say. But yeah, I don't know, it just looks really, like, the gameplay just looks tedious. It doesn't look fluid, it doesn't look fun.
The air trembles. Mother Earth herself senses the coming battle. The world may hate us, we still have to save it. A true team is unbreakable!
I thought for a second this was gonna have something to do with bloody dispatch then. I was being like ready to be like, don't look at it.
Limbo is waiting, and I'm starving for your soul! Time to end this.
I've got this one. I'll show you how the X-Men get it done.
Oh my god, it's Steve Bloom! Oh yeah, Dempsey voicing Wolverine. Yeah, I can get behind that casting, I think.
I am all that remains of Shi'ar technology. Prepare to be disassembled. Surrender to avoid further danger.
Is it Marvel? I couldn't tell with Wolverine and Iron Man and Captain America being in it.
We are stronger together.
Yeah, it's just a new batch of characters for the game. One of the... Yeah, I thought it was this one. Which team will assemble next? God, they've only just revealed that one.
最新のトレーラーお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。本当にお待たせしてしまいましたけども、こうして一番初めに X-Men のチームトレーラーを発表できたこと、本当に嬉しく思っています。
We're super stoked to introduce the mutants as the newly formed unbreakable X-Men into the world of Marvel TOCON.
マティックは中間距離を大きな剣で制しながらテレポーテーションで裏回りしたりなど多彩なトリッキーな動きをすることができます。
Think of Wolverine as an unstoppable savage tank. Some of his claw swipes have armor on them, so he's literally going to be able to shred through opponents' attacks.
デンジャーは体のいろんな部分をですね武器に変形して
Well, yeah, I thought it was Dispatch before they showed anything Marvel.
So as a zoner in this game, she's going to set up so many traps that her opponents are going to feel like they're running an obstacle course.
I do wonder though, obviously, I think like only really 2 of those 4 characters are like popular X-Men. I mean, you know, I'm not a high-level Marvel nerd, but I know a decent few of the characters, and I don't recognize those 2 characters apart from Storm and Wolverine.
Pre-orders open next week, so please check out our variety of editions and goodies. And
I mean, I think it's good to include underrated characters, but at the same time, in something like Marvel, I feel like, you know, you want to include the popular ones. I don't know. There's pros and cons. Excusez-moi. Oh? Oh, whoa, 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 hold on. Hold on! No way. Are they finally doing it? Was it actually worth me tuning in for this? Tell me.
Your son has returned.
Come on. God of War trilogy. Come on. Show me the words. Yes! Fucking finally!
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, people? It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby.
Oh, this is the original voice actor, not the original creator, okay.
Starting with that teaser that you just saw, yeah? Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that, the Greek trilogy remake is now in development.
Yes!
Yeah, man. I know. Sit down.
About bloody time.
Now look, This project is still in the early stages.
Okay.
So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration, and heartfelt storytelling like you've never heard it before. I'm telling you. That's all you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support, and we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go.
Come on. Are we gonna see some footage? No, I think probably not. Oh, it's really confusing the way they do it. Are we seeing it or are we not?
Before I was a father.
Oh?
Before I was a god. I was a Spartan.
Whoa. Oh, is this gonna be...
Our duty is to Sparta. Fear is a reaction. Courage is a decision. Press your attack!
This gonna be... is this a new prequel game or a remake of an old prequel game? I feel like I have seen this, and it might be another remake.
Of destruction and redemption begins here.
Be ready for Sparta!
Sons of Sparta. Well, it didn't say, like, remake or anything, so that's a new one. Alright. Okay, well, I'm really happy they're finally... Oh! Available today! Well, there we go! But yeah, I'm really hyped that they're finally doing a full remake of the original... Okay, yeah, that'll be it then. Well, I tell you what, at least that was worth being here for. I wouldn't have wanted to miss that. They're finally doing it. It's been rumored for like multiple years at this point, but it's finally confirmed. They're finally doing it. We're finally getting the original trilogy remade. Let's fucking go. And I think I will play that when it comes out. Because that is gonna look so fucking good. It, like, fully remade with today's graphical style and everything. Yeah, that's gonna look so fucking cool. But yeah, you see what I mean about State of Play? Like, again, it was worth staying just for that, I think. But, like 90%, like if you compare State of Play to, you know, Game of the Year, the Xbox Game Showcase, you know, it is literally 90% of the time just shit we already know and have seen 1,000 times, or shit that no one cares about. Thankfully, we did have something actually interesting to break it up this time. But yeah, that is gonna be that's gonna be pretty cool. And I'm probably gonna be playing that when it comes out. Oh yeah, I did want to mention this because of yeah, High Guard being mentioned. Yeah, that's been fucking hilarious. Basically, High Guard, that was the game that they gave the final Game of the Year slot to, instead of Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. And, I said, I called it, I said people weren't gonna give a shit about it. Literally, like, the first few days, and the player count just fucking tanked. It was ridiculous. Hold on, I want to actually, I'm gonna get rid of that, because all the time OBS fucks up with window capture with Google. High Guard, Steam charts. Yeah, I really, yeah, so, basically, the, High Guard was, it's like, it basically just looked like another Apex Legends game. On the day it released, they had 100,000 people playing, and I don't really know if that's good or not. I don't really have the sort of knowledge of that sort of game to know whether or not that is a good launch. But literally, the next day there were less than half those people playing. And I know, like, obviously player count only goes down, but it fucking tanked. The game has been out a couple of weeks. It came out on the 26th of January. And on day one, it had 97,000 on Steam. Then the next day, it was 40. Then the next day, it was 20. Then 12. And since then, it has just gone down and down and down. And today, there has only been... right now, there is less than 2,000 people playing it. So... yeah. 100k, yeah, it's like, oh, okay. But, yeah, so there's less than 2,000 people playing it now. And I said, what did I say? I said it's another Apex Legends clone. It's nothing new. It's not creative or innovative. There is nothing that is gonna be remotely important about High Guard. It's just gonna, they're gonna release it, it's gonna be popular for a couple of weeks, and then it's just gonna get swept under the rug and forgotten about. And lo and behold, I was right. It's, like, I don't know what they expect. Why do they expect that that was gonna be something special? Why did they think that was gonna be some big thing, when it's literally just exactly the same as what we have gotten with about 10 other games? It's not special, it's not unique, it's nothing new, it's not innovative, there's nothing special about it. There's nothing that makes it better than any of the games that are exactly like it. And now it's, like, in less than, not even a month. How long has it been? It's literally been, like, just over 2 weeks. Just over 2 weeks, and the player count has dived. It's special and it's unique, slop. Couldn't have said it better myself, of course. It is just video game slop. Like, why? What? I don't... Because that was revealed in Game of the Year. I don't know, like, how long they put that in, I don't know, like, how long that was in development for. God fucking knows. But it's like, what did they expect with that game? Why did they expect that they would release a game that is exactly the same as so many other fucking games, and what did they expect? What did they expect? I've just noticed there's a... Have I torn one of my fucking... Oh, piss. There's something on the wall from my uni years that I must have accidentally ripped a little bit. That's fine. I just like looked over and noticed it. But anyway, yeah, no. Why? Seriously, why? Why did they expect that anything different was going to happen? There's not, and I'm just still pissed that they gave that the final slot in Game of the Year, because Game of the Year is, you know, something that I love. It's something that I really, you know, I look forward to every single year. And honestly, if they'd have swapped High Guard and Fate of the Old Republic, I guarantee you that would have been incredible. Pardon me. Because, you know, High Guard, random Apex Legends clone that no one cares about 2 weeks after its release, versus a Star Wars game made by, first of all, obviously, you know, it's a Star Wars game, made about the Old Republic, made by the same person who made Knights of the Old Republic, one of, if not the most legendary Star Wars game ever made. And instead of putting that as the final massive big reveal, the sort of thing that the final reveal, like, that Resident Evil Requiem got, like the same slot that Requiem filled a couple of years ago, they go, oh yeah, let's put High Guard in there. The Apex Legends clone. Oh, man. And yeah, you're absolutely right, Quartz, that the PlayStation showcases are always us. I don't know why I keep tuning into them. To be honest, this is the first one that I've done purely as its own stream, because usually they've been on days when I've been doing streams. Like, I think, like, literally the previous, like, all of the ones I've done previously, I think I can only think of 2. I feel like they're meant to be monthly, but I feel like I feel like they're rarer than that. I feel like it's like a couple a year, like maybe 3 or 4 a year. Because I remember I did one, and they're usually always on Wednesdays, or they have been historically for so I feel like I've watched like 3. Oh no, because one, oh, is that the Xbox? No, that was the Xbox Game Showcase. Or was it? No, because I feel like there was one while I was playing Zombies. It might have been the Xbox Game Showcase, though. I can't remember. But, I know that, like, 2 of the previous ones I watched during both a God of War stream and a Oblivion stream. I think the last one might have been on the first Oblivion stream that I did. But, Yeah, I don't know why. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to watch them anymore. I mean, I'm glad that I watched that one, because that had the God of War trilogy remake announcement, and that is something that I actually care about. But, like, what again, what did we really see in that? We saw a few, and what really miffs me about these is that the reveals are just, like, really weird a lot of the time. Like, they're structured so badly. Yeah, I thought, yeah, I think that was Xbox Game Showcase, because I remember I was gonna do Farm and Bus Depot in one stream, and I ended up just doing Farm because it overran. Or it might have been the other way around. It might have just been Bus Depot. I can't remember, but yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I don't really think I'm going to tune into these anymore because, like, what really did we see apart from the... And again, the God of War remakes, you know, that's like a 1 in a million announcement that's going to be, you know, once in a blue moon. Apart from that, if we took that away, what did we really see? Not much. Not much that we haven't already seen. So... You know. But, God of War remakes. Happy about that. Very happy. Where is Bloodborne 2? Yeah, again, like, it's really, like, sort of embarrassing just how poor they are, how consistently poor. And again, it's because they've got... it really startles me as well, because, like, PlayStation are winning... well, I say are winning, they have won. It's not a console war anymore. Xbox have lost, period. Like, they have lost. No one is gonna willingly buy an Xbox anymore because they're shit in comparison. If you're gonna buy a console, you're gonna buy a PlayStation because Xbox have lost all their exclusives. And if you want to, you know, most of the games that are, you know, they're either on PS5 or you just get a PC, and it's a better option to get a PC. But it's like, it startles me that despite that, Xbox does such a better job at, like, showing off their stuff. And whereas PlayStation, with the PlayStation State of Play, it's just all, you know... It's just all crap. Yeah, I mean, they do again, like, I won't deny that. That's definitely true that, you know, Game Pass is, you know, very cool, you know. Although the thing is, it makes me laugh about Game Pass, though, because just the amount of games you get is good. But it just makes me laugh because it's like, it's more games that, like, if you have the money to buy Game Pass on it, like, for Xbox, chances are you don't have the time to play all of those games. Like, it's more games than you're gonna have the time to play in your life. But that's not bad, you know. I will definitely agree with you on that. But but in fairness, I'd say obviously Xbox Games Pass is better. They do offer more games. But I do appreciate that PlayStation Plus is actually nothing to you know, nothing to disregard. Because, like, I mentioned earlier, obviously, I'm subscribed to PlayStation Plus Essential, and the free games that you get monthly with them are very often fantastic. I think this month, actually, it's fine that you're in the chat for Quartz. I actually, checked out the games this month, and lo and behold, what did they give us completely for free? Subnautica Below Zero. For free. And if I think back to, like, Xbox, like, you know, back when games with gold used to be a thing, like, the games that they gave us with that were nowhere near as good as the games that you get with PlayStation Plus monthly. Like, a couple of months back, we got, like, Lies of P, like, for free. Like, that's a AAA game. And fucking Ark Survival Ascended for free. And that's not a AAA game. That's very much not a AAA game. But it's just like those sort of games just giving us them for free. Like, when I saw them, before I sort of realized that those were the sort of games that they would give us. Like, I saw Ark Survival Ascended on the PS Plus, subscription that they were giving us, and I was just like, this seems too good to be true. Is this for real? And it was. And just giving it us, like, they're giving us like £50-60 games just for free, and that's marvelous. And they're actually good games too, not just like crap indie games that no one has ever heard of or will ever play ever. No disrespect to them, but it's true. I don't know what you mean, rare PS5, win. Well, PS5 Plus, well, we ignore the PS5 Plus, it's, like, not, bleh. But it's like, yeah, PlayStation, PlayStation is definitely the better, they've won the console war, because it's like, Xbox, I don't think are gonna make consoles anymore, but, Xbox are at least making the best out of their tattered reputation and doing some good shit with Game Pass. So, but at the end of the day, I am glad I tuned into this one purely because it just so happened to be the one that the God of War game trilogy remake got announced. But it's just like, it almost feels just like completely underwhelming because it was in this. Because it was in the state of play. Because it was thrown in with all of the other bullshit that no one really cares about. Such an important announcement. Like, why didn't, like, Game of the Year was, like, less than 3 months ago. Considering that they literally were it was just an announcement to say that, like, we're making it, it's in very early stages, but it is a thing. Why couldn't they have announced that at the Game Awards? Why couldn't that have been the final slot instead of fucking Highguard? I think... yeah, I was gonna say that, like you guys were saying, they probably just did pay just a good amount to put it in that last slot. They must have paid a lot, though. I mean, I don't get why. I don't get why they think that's gonna. I don't get why they paid, because they must have paid more to put it in. They must have paid more to put it at the final slot, because that's an important slot. It's a slot that people anticipate. But I don't know why they paid more for it to be there, because it's like, it's not going to matter because it doesn't matter. Because, for instance, like, what's a game that from the moment it was announced we knew was gonna be shit? I'm trying to think of, like, a game that, like, we knew it was gonna be shit from the get-go, and then it released and it was shit. I'm trying to think of an example. I can't bloody think of anything. What about Concord, for instance. If they put Concord on the final slot, it wouldn't have made any difference to the sales because we would have looked at it and gone, yeah, it's shit. Just the way I looked at Highguard and went, yeah, it's shit. So, what, like, they should have just put it in one of the random slots halfway through. I don't get why, yeah, Black Ops 7! Yeah, they could have put that in the final slot, with the fucking tragic gameplay they showed at fucking COD Next. I still would have said it was shit. But it's just like, putting it in the final slot makes no difference. Because that's why I'm really pissed off. Like, they shouldn't... Because you know, Resident Evil 9, that is a game that, you know, millions are going to be hyped for because it's Resident Evil. And it's a franchise that people know and people care about and people are excited for. Well, I mean, I don't think it had anything to do with hype, Quartz. I think it was just shit. Like, there's, like I said earlier, there's nothing special about it. It's not special or innovative. Like, it has no reason to exist. Because it's just the same garbage we've been getting over and over for the past, like, fucking decade at this point. So it's just like, I knew it was gonna fail. Because it's just, there's nothing worth playing about. Again, what I think, and I've talked about this before, what I think people that make, I mean, we can't expect publishers and to be intelligent, but what I think people don't understand about games like that, it's like, in order for that game to be successful, you need to take players away from other games of the similar variety. And if it's exactly the same, if not worse, then it's not going to be successful, is it? Because people are just going to keep playing the games they already have. But it's like, I don't think the Game Awards should bend, because, you know, I really think the final slot should be, like, preserved for games that are going to make a splash, guaranteed, like Fate of the Old Republic, like Requiem, like fucking the God of War remakes. Like, if they had announced them at the end of the Game Awards, I would have lost my shit. I just feel like my reaction wasn't really as genuine, or, well, it was genuine, but, like, I wasn't in the right mood to be told that news, to have that reveal put onto me, because I just sat through an hour of this bullshit, of boring games and reveals and reminders for games that I don't give a shit about. So, I feel like it was kind of ruined by the fact that it was nestled in with all of this rubbish. So I really don't think the Game Awards should bend like that, because I think that is one of the shittest final slot. I can't remember like what the final slot games have been in past years. Literally, I can't even remember. I actually want to have a quick look. Game Awards. Yeah, I've only reacted to... Yeah, because Requiem was in 2024. What was 2023's final slot? Oh, was it, yeah, it was Monster Hunter Wilds, yeah, you know, and you know what, it wasn't something that I was personally excited for, but, I think that deserved, that definitely deserved the final slot again, because it's a Monster Hunter game, it's a game that people were going to be excited for, regardless. Because, so, you've got a new Monster Hunter game, you've got a new Resident Evil game, and then you compare that to an Apex Legends clone, and it's just like, what the hell were you thinking? I stand by it. Fate of the Old Republic should have gone in that final slot, and honestly, they probably should have thrown the God of War trilogy remake, in there. Because you can't tell me that, they hadn't decided that they were gonna do that, 2 months ago. I won't believe it. You can't tell me that that was a thing. Well, God of War trilogy remake. Fantastic. Really looking forward to that. Looking forward to playing those games, in full, glorious 2020 whatever, probably 8, maybe 2028, because they're remaking all 3 of the games. But I don't know. Maybe next year. Yeah, probably 28. Which probably means that we're going to be waiting a little bit longer for the next game, obviously. Which is a shame, but, we'll be waiting. And when it comes out, I'll be here. But I think that's going to be it for this stream. Obviously a shorter one, but, it's a short little thing. I really don't, unless it's within another unless it's within another stream, I don't think I'm gonna make an exception and do a bonus stream for State of Play anymore, because it's just disappointing. It's just really ass all the time. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and if you're at least 16, go join the Discord, the casual Discord in the description down below. I will be back, of course, tomorrow for more Black Ops 4 Zombies, playing Blood of the Dead. That's going to be interesting. I'll be back on Saturday as well, playing Lego Star Wars The Complete Saga for game night. On Monday for more Lost Soul Aside, and on Wednesday for more Oblivion. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching, everyone, and I will see you on another video or stream very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for stopping by.